Okay. Gotta slip this back, no shit Barbie doll. Swear I move too fast, you just might crash. You know I ain't driving, so shit I got 9 bags,
to another episode of Unfiltered and Undisputed. I am your host, Miss Barbie Monroe the GOAT. How y'all doing tonight? We will be talking about something totally different. We are going to be talking about the series finale of Raising Kanan, season 5. So at first I was gonna do the whole little get up, the whole little mob wife, little get up, but I had to work today. So y'all gonna have to deal with me with a beat face and the Goonies t-shirt. So y'all just gonna have to deal with that tonight. But I do want to get into a lot of things because this series honestly was one of the best out of the Power universe. This was literally one of the best spin-offs. And at first I was like, did we really need to come to age story of Kanan? Like, we really gave a damn. But honestly, hey Jam, I'm glad that we did get a coming of age story for Kanan, because I was always trying to figure out in the OG Power why he was so damn evil. I'm like, somebody cannot be this damn heartless. Like, what is really going on with this dude? Like, Kanan is an evil motherfucker. And I'm glad that Raising Kanan actually opened our eyes and made us realize why Kanan was so damn evil. But what I do want to get up on is last Friday's episode. I spoke too damn soon. And I am mad how the way this show ended. Because I thought that Rock was finna be about the game. I thought that she was going to leave. And then Jukebox came in and was like, no. Like, my daddy is no longer here. Told Kanan, I'm going to do you one better. I'm finna take out your mama. So that is exactly what he did. And what she did. So I feel what I did think was very beautiful at the end of the episode was when they showed all of them when Kanan was born. So they pretty much showed all of them. I think that was very beautiful. But I did like the series. The series honestly was one of the best ones of the Power universe. But we was finally able to see young Ghost and Tommy. I'm sorry. Both of them literally everybody said this online, reminded me of Chris and Greg from Everybody Hates Chris. But honestly, Tommy reminded me of that one kid that was always up on the damn Maury, that one kid that could have been on the Maury show on the episode where they be sending the kids to boot camp. Just looking at Tommy, you could tell he was a badass kid. Just looking at him. But it was good to see them. And then he was pretty much telling them, like, when y'all stop fucking with Happy Meals, come look me up. And even Lil Ghost was like, I'm finna find a way to set his ass up. Like, I actually loved seeing both of them. But I feel like earlier in the series, they should have introduced us to them. But Kanan was like, I think 4 or 5 years older than them. So Kanan had to be in the show, had to be like 16, 17. And then Ghost and Tommy had to be like, they didn't look no older than 11 or 12 years old at the time. But yeah, I'm still mad about Marv. I am still mad about Mark. Because he was literally one of my, I thought Lou getting unalive got to me. But Marvin, I swear, Kanan is evil as hell. But you know what? Marvin actually foreshadowed everything that was going on in his life in OG Power. And then not even just that, Kanan definitely going to hell. Because why you unalive your uncle in the church? Like, he is definitely going to hell. But I'm going to start inviting some people up. I'm going to run my topics tonight. So tonight's topics is, did the finale deliver? How did this incident with Rock being gone, did it finally drive Kanan to become heartless? Because in the OG power, that motherfucker, if I swear the real Lucifer is Kanan. did did Rock create a monster? Also, what did you think about young Ghost and Tommy reveal? Also, what happened to Jukebox? Because I'm still trying to figure out what made Juke become a cop. I'm still, because in the OG power, she was a crooked cop, but she was a cop in the OG power. So I want to know what drove her to that point. And then, do you think Raising Kanan should have ended the way it did? And what should have been covered in Raising Kanan that was covered in the OG power? What do y'all think more should have been covered? And also the legacy of Kanan's story. So, also, I will be sending out a disclaimer. It is about to be a lot of changes for here on out when it comes to Unfiltered and Undisputed Barbie Monroe Underground. We will be staying on topic. We will not be derailing the topic. I don't need nobody telling me how to run my show. I will be talking about the topics that I want to talk about. And also, this episode is not a wrestling episode. So do not bring up wrestling or you will remove from my panel. You will be removed respectfully, because this is not a wrestling episode. Like, we talking about Raising Kanan. We stepping out the ring and we going to South Jamaica, Queens. So do not bring up no WWE, AEW, none of that bullshit tonight. We talking about strictly Raising Kanan. So stick with the topic. If you're not sticking with the topic, you will be removed respectfully. So let's get into it. I'm going to start inviting some people up. And I want y'all opinions. Put your stank on it. If you watched the show, if you didn't watch the show, let me know. So if you want to come up on my panel, hit that request button. I will be much obliged to invite you up. I'm only planning on being on for 30 minutes tonight to an hour. I'm not planning on being on here until 1 o'clock in the morning, because it's been a long day. I have to work. I still got to punch in that clock until I can really get some coin through this social media shit. So till then, I'm punching in the clock. So I want to relax, even though I don't have to be at work until later in the afternoon because I work second shift. But I want to be able to relax. So this show is only going to be for an hour. And I still got to edit and post new episodes on YouTube. So this episode will also be on YouTube as well. Follow me on all social media platforms. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Miss Barbie Monroe the GOAT. And also, I got to prepare for tomorrow night's show, because tomorrow night's show will be a wrestling episode. We will be talking about the Monday Night Wars. So if you want to speak, hit that request button and I will invite you up. So, Jam,
Hey, how you
unmute
doing?
your mic. Hey, how you doing tonight, Jam?
I'm doing great. I'm doing fine.
That's good. Did
How
you
you doing?
watch? I'm doing great. Did you watch the series finale of Raising Kanan on Friday?
Yes,
What
ma'am.
What do you think about my topics tonight? And also, what do you think Rock being gone drove Kanan to be so evil? How the way he was in OG Power?
Yeah.
Like, what do you
Like,
think?
back when I watched OG Power when I was a little kid, I think I watched it with my mom, right? When she was watching it back then. Here's the thing I want to say. It made a lot of sense ever since watching Raising Kanan, why they grew up the way to be that they are, especially Kanan and his cousin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? During when Tariq went into Kanan's cousin and shit. Why she had so much hatred. Now it made sense. Cause it's going back to when the show started. She used to be a good girl.
Yeah,
until
she was.
things started to
Quiet
change for her.
practice. She,
And
you
that is
know,
why, them being cousins, they became enemies. And at the end, and here's what I didn't like. You know what I'm saying? And she didn't have to go and kill his mother, but she was still mad and so pissed and still hurt. He did it, so she wanted to get back, and I understand that, right? But and besides, it's like she was right. Kanan's mom, and what I've seen ever since Kanan first came out, his mom never really loved him. She
no,
pretended. Yeah, exactly. And it's like
she never
a
really
lot,
loved him.
and that's
She
what I learned.
honestly,
And
I
that's what I
feel,
learned. A lot of parents do that, and that's what I learned. Like that's what they portray. Not every
yeah, and
parent.
I honestly feel like with I have the floor. This okay. Honestly, I feel like with Rock, I feel like honestly, Rock only loved the street. She didn't give a damn about nobody but herself and being the queen bee of the streets. That's all she cared about.
Yeah,
She didn't give a damn about nobody but herself. But Juke, honestly, I feel like when he came, Juke was actually one of, besides Marvin, was the only one that actually called Kanan out on his bullshit.
yeah, she did, and she let him know too. Like you know, what I'm saying going to the next episode after when they fought each after when Kanan got his ass beat by his uncle. And I seen that episode, and now I knew everybody was talking about. Like,
That was the
dude,
ass whooping scene around the world.
yeah, like she told him in the next episode going into when the next episode aired on that Friday, she was like, "You are not grown, Kanan." She was trying to help his ass out,
Yeah,
but you know,
everybody was trying to help Kanan out, but
mhm,
Kanan didn't want to hear shit nobody else is saying. But he listened to Snaps and Pops and let Snaps and Pops put a battery in his back to go against his own damn family.
mhm. And it's like my grandma said the same thing. Like we was watching it together and everything. She was right too. He just doing what he want to do. And going back to the topic, I want to look up the top one. It said did the finale for never deliver. It kind of did. Um, I understand why. Actually, it really did deliver because it showed why they became hated, why they hated each other when they got adults, and it should have. But what I feel like what should have happened, yeah, they should have like showed Ghost and Tommy like them linking up together, something or some type of way. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
they
saying?
should. I feel like they should have showed them earlier in the series.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I think they should have showed them earlier. But then again, also like with Tommy and Ghost, Kanan was a lot older than them. But then again, I'm like, it's a lot of shit from the OG Power that is not adding up in the spinoffs. Because I thought I know Kanan was older,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just like, okay, how the hell did Jukebox become a cop? I feel like, what is they gonna cover in Origins? I know it's gonna be about Ghost and Tommy, but I still want to know how did Ghost and Tasha meet?
Mm-hmm.
Where do Angela come in? I know they went, this is gonna jump to 2002. I feel
Yeah.
like it should start in between, way before 2002, because it is a lot of holes that need to be filled. Like, we
Yeah.
want answers, 50.
That's what I'm saying. Like and it's
Like,
like
50 Cent and Sasha Penn, we want answers.
Right.
Because I'm like, it is way too many holes in the story. Like, we still got to figure out. I hope they cover
what up,
all of this
Leroy?
in Origins.
Yeah. And
Like, how Ghost set Kanan up to go to jail.
mm-hmm.
Damn, like, it's just so many holes. Like,
Yeah, like
Tariq now being born. Like, I hope they really cover all that stuff in Origins.
and here's what I'm like why I'm laughing. Cause I remember this episode that on the OG Power when I guess when he can't when Kenny got out of jail or something, he goes to visit Ghost one time. He was like, Ghost was like, "What you doing here? I thought you was in. How you been doing?" He was like, I've been. Why the reason why I'm not in jail because I've been doing good." And Ghost was like, "Huh, good." You been doing good. Like surprising all that, because ain't no way in hell, because he was still doing the same bullshit.
And
Like
like
that.
even in the OG Power when he got out of jail and he is like, I went to go see my mom's and I came here. So I guess he went to go see Rock's grave.
That's what I'm saying. Ghost was a smart ass motherfucker. Like,
Yeah, he was. He
and
was
he
very
tried to
smart.
save Tariq. That's why I'm still mad to this day that Tariq killed Ghost.
You
Like,
know what? I am still mad till this day
yes,
about that because it's like, first of all, Tariq did not have to be up in them streets.
he didn't. And it's like Ghost even
Ghost
told him.
didn't either.
Ghost didn't.
Because I'm
Ghost
like,
even told
Tariq
him.
was jumping every night.
Yeah.
They could have legitimately ate off the nightclub because that club was doing numbers
Mm-hmm.
every night.
Doing numbers.
And it's like, looking back on it too. Like,
The club was doing a good job, like Larry just
Yeah,
said.
yeah. But I just want to say this too. Like, Ghost even let Tariq know, wanted him to be better than want Tariq to be better than him. And Ghost even told Tariq when they got into the argument one time. Like, he was like, after all the intelligence that I never had, all the intelligence that you have, you can do better than this, Tariq. That's what you can do. When he confronted Ghost for when Ghost put his hands on his mom.
yeah,
And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Even though they always got into the heated confrontation. When Tariq threatened to kill his dad, that was the last straw.
yeah.
That's what always made me hate Tariq. Because in the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? He shouldn't have. I understand why he was mad, because he was wrong. In the day, he Ghost didn't have to put his hands on Tamika. He didn't have to.
You
Like,
mean Tasha? You call
I
him
mean,
Tamika.
I mean
Call her
Tasha.
Tamika.
I always had her name mixed up, but
Yeah,
his is
he did
not.
not have to do
He
that. That
wasn't
was a bit
wrong, because
much.
Tariq. I understood Tariq at that part, because Ghost was wrong. Because I do not like when men put their hands on women. I always hated that shit. And you know what I'm saying? He didn't have to tell his dad he was gonna murder him and all that. Only just
Yeah,
to
and then not even just that. And I feel like
he
in the
wrote two
later
times shot.
seasons, that's when Ghost started getting real cold.
Mm-hmm.
Because he gon' but how the hell you gonna tell your wife, I lost love of my life, Tasha? Like, how you gonna tell your wife that?
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of that, here's the kicker. This what made me be like, Ghost ain't shit. Did have the nerve to bring his wife to his side chick's funeral.
Oh yeah, that was messed up.
I'm like, I feel
And
like the
I'm a
only person that actually had somewhat of a heart was Tommy when it came to the women. Holly, Holly had to go and Lakeisha had to go. I just gotta
and
say that
I'm gonna
because
be honest, like, go, and I'm gonna say this is Ghost had the funniest crash shows. Now looking back on it, but
yeah,
they always made me laugh, like in
they
the
was
car
like
part.
two little kids. I
Yeah,
swear when they argue and go back and forth. They was
yeah.
like two little kids.
And it's like when like that car scene, he was like, I don't know, fuck, and then he was like, go.
When he yelled that damn shot to go, like, dude, I
Yeah.
can't take you seriously right now.
Or what was that one
Or
time he
when he
was?
yoked up to, always yoked up to Rick, like little, like
Yeah,
I could not take it. He
yeah,
always
yeah.
had me dying laughing.
I
Yoked him
know
up and wasn't even gonna do nothing.
exactly. He was like, nigga, you look at me, because when he was drunk and stuff,
Yeah, Tariq, like, I'm not scared of you no more. Yeah, Tariq, like, I am not scared of you no more.
and it's
But
like,
I do like Tariq's spinoff, like with the school and like, but
mhm.
it's crazy that he was able to do all that and still manage to get a college degree.
Yeah.
Ain't that some shit?
And Tariq made me laugh one time when he was like, I'm Tariq Saint fucking Patrick, after what he did to his dad and stuff.
My point exactly, but yet you still carrying around. And you know what the thing about Tariq is?
Yeah.
He said that he ain't like his dad. I ain't like that nigga. Like he ain't like his dad. but he's just like his dad.
Exactly. Like,
He is just like his dad.
and I
Like,
feel like as soon as he realized he started getting a little older, he started to realize that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And it's like him and Tommy always was that close as an uncle and
Yeah, they
nephew.
always was that close. That's the reason why when he, held him over the bridge and all, which I'm glad he did that.
Yeah.
That pretty much I always liked their dynamic.
Yeah.
Tariq and Tommy's dynamic.
But
Because I feel like Tariq felt like he can go to Tommy and talk about stuff to him that he couldn't talk to Ghost about.
I know, and it's like
So I'd always loved Tommy and Tariq's dynamic.
yeah. It's just I remember the reason why I brought up this when Tariq said, "I'm Tariq Saint fucking Patrick." I laughed my ass off because when he knocked over the stuff that they needed, and then we met the band. They had met the man on the episode, I think. Yeah, he tried so not to laugh, so he looked away and tried not to break in. And like,
Yeah, like he almost broke he almost broke character. But yeah, he don't want to. I ain't my daddy yet. You just like that nigga. Like,
yeah,
just saying, you just like him. But other than that, like, I just feel like this was a really good series. Everybody did an exceptional job. But I'm looking forward to Origins and seeing what Origins will bring.
yeah, me too.
But then again, I feel like after Origins, put the power universe to bed after Origins. Like, if do we really need Legacy?
Yeah, we really don't need that.
I'm like, it's crazy that 50 Cent took one show and turned it into a whole universe.
like the DMAC thing. Like, it was one of them. Like, do we
It's
really
it's
need
the
DMAC?
end of an era for the Power Universe. Like, give us Origins and just let the Power Universe just go.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. DMAC was corny. It was really corny to me. And it's like everybody was saying that DMAC is the next Tariq.
Like,
And
honestly, I liked Force, but then again, Force was kind of boring to me.
yeah, it was like
Hey, Chevy. It was very boring. They made Tommy character boring. I'm sorry, Tommy character was so damn boring to me. But then again, I do appreciate the development with his character compared to the OG Power, because he was up on that he was up on that rock star dust.
yeah,
Real heavy. Then on top of that, he was a loose cannon. He'll take action and ask questions later. He wouldn't think before he did. But I do like in Force, they made him more strategic.
mm-hmm.
They made him more reserved. And I'm actually kind of glad that they gave Tommy somewhat of a happy ending.
Yeah. It's just I
I like that for him.
I just didn't like DMAC though. I feel like he would when people compared him to Tariq. I feel like no, because I think Tariq was more smarter than DMAC to me.
Yeah.
DMAC was just corny to me. He was the fake gangster to me.
Yeah, he was that. He was just like constantly shaking them dreads, and he got my father, and it's like, how's your head? Hold your head. Cause that dude, hold your damn head. Like, he was getting on my nerves too. And especially Jannard with his damn ear looking like a chewed up piece of gum.
Yeah.
with that damn ear that looked like a herpes outbreak.
And to be honest, like when DMAC, what was corny to me too in the show, why I kind of stopped watching Force was when DMAC was basically sent to a farm in the script or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, that was ass.
They sent him to a farm. And then he came back and he like, I'm not cutting my hair, and then I just felt like how the way Diamond went out, like trying to save his brother. I'm like, man, I'm sorry. I would have Jannard, he was fucking up way too much. And then when it come to Force, that was actually my first time ever seeing Tommy lose a fight.
Oh yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. And then that,
Everybody like, oh, Tommy put paws on Diamond. No, he didn't. I don't know what show y'all was watching, but last time I checked, he put Tommy through the table like the Dudley Boys.
And oh yeah. And it's like, do you remember those two black dudes who was like brothers or whatever, bro? One of them looked like Busta Rhymes, but it just a ball for shit.
Yeah, he was like last time I'm like Tommy put paws on. No, he didn't. He ain't put paws on nothing. Like he was trying to. I'm like, first of all, you in a fight. Why is you running away?
Yeah.
He was literally running up the stairs. Like, why is you running up the stairs?
I could not take them serious either. Like
they reminded me of two damn uncles. They had a little too much to drink fighting at the cookout. That's what that whole fight scene was giving me.
Hold on, do you remember that character who was like, yeah, but nah? Yo, that dude was funny. He was in the jail. He was like, yeah, but nah. He kind of looked like a Biggie Smalls or whatever.
Yeah.
Every time he talked.
I know who you talking about. Miss y'all on you and Diamond on games.
Yeah.
I swear. But all in all, like Raising Kanan was a good series.
Yeah.
I think everybody did a good job, but still, how the way they took, man, they didn't have to take Rock out like that. I thought Rock was in the clear. She was finna go on, ride off into the sunset. But they like, nah, we got something for y'all. She ain't finna make it about that house. And then how the way Juke was, when she told Kanan, she like, yeah, you took out my daddy, I took out your mama. And this gonna keep you warm for a long while. Like, that was some cold ass dialogue. I swear. Like, honestly, I've always been a theater kid growing up. So I always was into acting and, the theater and stuff like that. So that was definitely some good ass acting. So that was pretty much, I'm like, she definitely gave introduced us Juke that we know from the OG Power. But then again, we need a backstory on her, on how she became a cop. That is something that we need.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with you, Chevy. I'm mad she had to go, but I understand why it had to be done. And then how the way Pino and Stefano was towards her, I'm like, don't tell me the reason why Stefano was all up in his feelings because Rock wouldn't sleep with him. I'm like, you mean to tell me this is the reason why he in his feelings because she ain't gonna sleep with him? And then Pino was up on the same bullshit. And I didn't like that at all. Because I feel like sometimes in film, I didn't like that because I thought deeper on it. But because sometimes, especially in TV and film, like when it comes to, and the show that did it for me was fucking Scandal. Was the show that did it for me. Like, it seemed like when it always come to black women, why do we always got to get fetishized?
That's the truth.
That's the vibe I kind of got off with the whole Pino and Stefano thing when it came to Rock. And I'm glad that they didn't go that route. I'm glad that Stefano didn't go that route, talking about some, you gonna have to give it up in order to stay alive. He actually told her to take out Pino.
And I'm gonna be honest, I'm going to miss watching Raising Kanan. Like, I said that the day I saw the finale this weekend, and I said to myself, what a ride. You
Yeah,
know,
it was definitely a
but
ride.
if I can say one thing, I learned a lot from this show, and why everything makes sense now. Why from when I used to watch OG Power for Ghost, but it really broke my heart. You know what I'm saying? Like that they had to come to that, and why they were beefing. But like I said, it made sense now. Him and his
And we've
cousin.
been literally following this story for over 10 plus years.
Yeah.
Power OG Power premiered in 2014.
Yep. I
It's
remember.
been over 10 years. Like, hell, I was what? I was 21.
Mm.
Yeah. Now I'm 33. And I'm like, it is crazy. Like, this been over 10 years, this show, and then y'all have spin-offs, and for them to pretty much create one show
Mm.
and turn it into a whole universe. I'm like, it is some stories to tell. But if you gonna do it as a whole universe, give a backstory on the main important characters.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and
Because
now.
in Origins, I want to know how Tommy and Ghost met.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know when the kids was born. Came into play. How Sean. Well, I know Jarita was Sean's mama. We all know that.
Mm-hmm.
But we wanted how they set him up and sent him to jail. It's a lot of stuff we need to know.
And to be honest, Shamik Moore had a great performance.
Yes, he did. Like, I remember him in the movie Dope. Like, it was kind of like a 90s theme movie. It was pretty good.
Oh yeah,
But
I remember Dope, and also when he played Miles Morales too.
yeah. But he did a pretty good job, and like they all did.
Yeah.
And I'm like, shit, I didn't even know the actor who played young Kanan. I didn't know he was a drummer and in a band. I didn't even know that.
Wow.
Yeah. But like, it was a really good show. I just hope Origins deliver. Like, I do want to eventually, see the coming of age of Ghost and Tommy. We've been waiting for it for a long time now. And also I want the backstory of Ghost and Tommy of how they met. Because I know they known each other since they was, he like they need to cover some more stuff in Origins. They don't need to do no time jump in 2002 because I still want to figure out how the hell Ghost ended up. First of all, where's Ghost's parents? Because we already knew Kate, Tommy's mama, and then I remember Tommy said something like Ghost was living with Tommy now.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to figure out how the hell that came to be.
That's the truth. And
Yeah. How did
they
Ghost end up
should,
moving in with Tommy and Kate?
and I'm gonna say this, they should do that because if they don't, that's gonna be a hole too. Like that's gonna not make sense. Like when it comes out and that don't happen, us viewers are gonna be like, what the heck? Like it's a lot of holes, like you said at first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is a lot of holes because it's like it's so many unanswered questions that need to be answered because we trying to figure out what
this is what we've been talking about in the past about entertainment in general. It's like now they're getting like lazy with things now.
Yeah, they getting lazy with things and just doing time jumps and all of that. And it's just
they want us to figure it out. Like,
like we look. I'm not Miss Cleo. Like, I can't figure out a plot that y'all putting out here. Like, I'm not Miss Cleo. Like, we fill all of the holes that the people is asking for. Because I'm like, with Raising Kanan, they really mainly cover Kanan's childhood and his coming of age story. But I'm just like, where do Ghost and Tommy come in?
Right. And
But
that's the honest truth. I mean,
but yeah, them two little kids, I swear. Ghost reminded me of the little boy from Smart Guy.
Oh yeah.
And damn, Tommy, his ass, he looked like one of them little kids that you remember back in the day on Maury, them little kids that got sent to boot camp.
Oh yeah, Maury show, bro.
That
Maury,
was tearing up the
my mom.
that was sitting up there tearing up the green room and shit.
Yeah, I remember Maury. My mom used to watch Maury a lot when I was a little kid. Before other talk shows came out, Maury, I remember, used to be so big in the 2000s, like the
Oh
whole
yes, it
2000s,
did.
the whole 2000s. Like I remember when I was little watching it sometimes with my mom, but I was mostly watching cartoons and shit as a kid, little kid. So I ain't really watch them like that. But there's something I did went back rewatching a clip of one time when a girl was scared of olives or whatever.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That shit, that was stupid. Like,
But I feel like me personally, like originally in the first season of Raising Kanan,
mm-hmm.
Rock didn't want Ghost. Rock did. I'm tired, y'all. I had to work today, so bear with me.
I understand.
Okay, Rock didn't even want Kanan in the game, but Kanan was running around thinking he was grown, thinking that he wanted to be so consistent, so bad, but Rock did not want him in the game at all. But since he kept bugging her, and then on top of that, the shit that happened with damn Buck 20, like she like, well, since you want to be in the game so bad, you in it. But I feel like she should have stood her ground with Kanan. Like, no, you not. I don't want this life for you. But I'm like, this is the life you raised him in. So this is all he knows. Compared to Tariq. Tariq grew up, like, honestly, I also realized how sheltered them kids was. Because you ain't never really seen them around no cousins. You know, like when it come to black families, we around our cousins all of the time. Our cousins are literally like our first friends growing up. So we ain't never really seen Tariq them around any cousins. They barely was even around Lakeisha's son. Like, that shows how sheltered. And I feel like, and I just think back and reflect, I'm like, if they would have actually told Tariq them the truth about where they came from, would he still go that same route? And that was really the problem. That's where Ghost and Tasha and them fucked up at, was they was constantly trying to hide the truth from him. And then on top of that, with damn Ghost playing grab ass with Angela, that pretty much, and Ghost not being around as much, that's when Kanan was able to slither his ass in and manipulate Tariq. That's when he was able to slither his ass in. So, like, honestly, how the way Tariq turned out, that's all on Tasha and Ghost. That's all on them. Because I felt like if they would have kept it 100 with him, he probably wouldn't have went that route. Pro Thug 2004, welcome. How you actually been great, Jam. I had a good conversation with you tonight, but I am about to get ready and log off. Thank you for tuning in tonight.
Okay.
And I'll talk to you soon. Have a good night. And
I'll see you later. And I don't mind talking to you anytime, Barbie. You know.
All right, see you later.
All right, have a good one.
You too.
Okay. Gotta slip this bag, no shit, Barbie doll. Swear I move too fast, you just might crash. You know I ain't driving, so she ain't got nothing but ass, nothing but class. You know I ain't even alone.